Warning. Everything here is just my opinion, so please understand that I don't hate you if you use a lower stand on the list. With that being said, let's go. What is going on, everyone? Today, I'm back again, finally, after a week of not uploading. Sorry about that, I had a lot of stuff that got in the way. And we're back here doing a tier list on all of the End the JoJo game stands, in my opinion. So, basically, I do want to go over that every stand in End the JoJo game is pretty much balanced, for the most part. But there are some, in my opinion, that can far exceed others, whether it be combo potential, damage per move, or it may just have one attribute that just completely makes it broken. With that being said, let's get straight into the list. The first stand we have is Silver Chariot. Now, in my opinion, Silver Chariot is probably the best stand in the entire game. It has incredible speed, an infinite combo that guarantees death, plus it has two separate modes where one gives you more damage and less defense, and the other one that gives you more defense and less damage. With such utility and such an easy way to one-hit people, without them being able to do a thing, it definitely gets S tier for me. On to the second stand we have, which is The World. Now, in my opinion, even though this stand has a lot of moves, it really isn't that good. As much as people like the stand, and as much as I like using it, its knives are useless because they can just be blocked. Same with its ultimate, where you have to get so close by dashing that it gives them plenty of time to block. Its self-healing move is really, really good, but it can just be blocked and punished really easy. And other than that, it doesn't really have any saving attributes for itself. It's practically a useless stand unless the person is new to the game. When compared to other stands, it just gets crushed. So for that reason, I think I'm going to put it on D tier. Next stand we have is Star Platinum. Now this stand, I really feel like it needs a bit of a buff. Its combo potential is okay, and a lot of people don't realize that actually holding down the dash move makes a massive shockwave that breaks blocks and does area damage. The only problem is that move is very buggy, and besides its left mouse button, barrage, and V combo, its ultimate can be pretty hard to hit, and therefore can only be used in certain situations. Very good for wall bounding, but still not something I would consider a good stand. But it's not exactly a bad stand. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it at B tier, because it actually has some good pressure moves like Starfinger. Next up is Crazy Diamond. Honestly, Crazy Diamond is, in my opinion, one of the most fun stands in the game. However, its attacks, although they have incredible range, that's the thing that also makes it pretty vulnerable. Because if you miss that, you're going to be stunned for a while. And its counter move really isn't that great. And it's very unreliable in my opinion. Aside from that, the stand is incredibly fun and has probably one of the best ultimates in the game, having incredible range and dealing a lot of damage. But I must say, in terms of using all of its attacks, there is a combo where you can do a crap ton of damage and possibly one hit if you practice it enough. But to have the homing projectile, you're going to need to hit them with a regular one. And that just seems almost impossible when you consider how small of a hitbox it is. Of course it's possible, but it's something that really isn't that easy to do. Especially if the enemy has a dash move, where even though it stuns them, they can just keep moving really fast. As for its V and ultimate, I think they're very good moves, very fun moves, that's for sure. But in my opinion, I think I'm going to place it on B tier. The same as Star Platinum. Not too good, but not a bad stand. Heaven's Door. Honestly, I really like this stand, and I like that in the JoJo game actually found a way to put it in their game. I find it amazing that they were able to do that. However, the stand really isn't that good. Its hitbox for the ultimate is honestly pathetic, and even though it's a decent ultimate, it really doesn't do a whole lot. As for its other attack, pretty much just a smaller version of the ultimate. Again, not that good. Its main attribute would probably be its pens, that even though you can block, if you get hit by it, you will be blind. And that gives Heaven's Door quite a bit of time to get up on you. For that, I'm going to put it in C tier, and I really would like to see the stand get a buff. I would really love to see that. Next up, we have Whitesnake. Honestly, probably one of the best stands in the game. It's very good, and I think all of its moves are amazing. It has very good combo potential, and it has some of the best looking moves in the game. So, I'm going to go ahead and put Whitesnake on an S tier, because especially if you hit its ultimate, not only will you do a ton of damage, you'll swap out the stand of the enemy, which can be incredibly overpowered. Next up, we have the Hand. This is the newest stand to end the JoJo game. I also did reviews on this stand, or showcases if you would, when it was in early access. Link to those will be in the description. There isn't a whole lot to say about this stand other than it is overpowered. This stand is on another level with its combo potential, and its ultimate is probably the best in the game, having 3 functions depending on range, where you can time this properly with combos, and if you get lucky enough and make the enemy panic, you can quite literally one-hit them even if they have full health, without doing a combo. The ultimate alone has the potential to just completely erase them. The ultimate can also not be comboed unless you deal 25 damage. Now, it's pretty easy to do, but most players don't know that that's how you stop that move. So, I'm gonna have to put it at S tier, just because of how powerful it is. Next up, I think we're gonna put... we're gonna put Sticky Fingers to the test. Sticky Fingers is my second favorite stand in the game, and honestly, I think it's completely overpowered with its combo potential. The only thing is that its zipper floor attack is overused a lot, and therefore becomes very predictable. But as long as you don't spam that, and use your ultimate, which honestly is the second best in the game, probably behind Crazy Diamond, it's completely overpowered. However, since it's used a lot, it can be countered pretty easy. I'm gonna say that its main saving grace would be definitely Zipper Punch, but it's also very hard to hit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on A tier, because I think it's a good stand. I like it a lot, and I think it has the potential to be powerful, but I just don't think it gets used enough to be able to do that. Anyway. Oh, I have camera issues. There we go. I'm also gonna say that Killer Queen... If you aren't in a team fight, this thing really isn't reliable. Its combo potential isn't a lot. However, the fact that you can place a bomb on the enemy and trigger it whenever cancels a lot of moves. So if an enemy is about to hit you and you have a bomb on them, you can instantly blow them up. So I think it belongs at B tier. I don't really have a lot to say about this stand, as I'm not the biggest Killer Queen user, I'll admit. GER. GER is a stand that I've actually been using a lot recently, and I think it is an incredible stand. However, its counter move, despite being probably the best in the game, does have a few issues, and it's very hard to hit a lot of the time. But aside from the counter being hard to hit, it does an incredible amount of damage with a perfect left mouse button combo finisher, where if you spam left mouse button, you can practically do a whole combo. Its projectile is incredible, especially when paired with its buff move, which is aka Awakening, which honestly has a very short cooldown. This stand can deal an incredible amount of damage within a short amount of time. Its ultimate is really good, and if you hit the counter move, use your Awakening and then the ultimate, the enemy is pretty much dead in one hit. I'm gonna have to put it at S tier. King Crimson for the final stand on this list. I'm gonna have to say that King Crimson is a very good stand and has a very overpowered combo that can pretty much get rid of half of your health in like 3 seconds. Its counter moves are OP, and Epitaph is probably the best thing in the entire game. But, honestly, when it comes down to it, I'm gonna put it at A tier because the stands above it really do just rock the entire place differently. With Silver Chariot being able to hit you just once and you die, Whitesnake being able to just take the stand away from you, the hand having the potential to one-shot, have a practical counter move, and a massive combo. Then have GER that has an amazing counter move, plus a very spammable Awakening and projectiles, practically makes them the best. So, this is my opinion on the best stands. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, whether you agree, disagree. I'm really interested, and I like to respond to every single comment. While you're down there, why not hit the subscribe button? It helps me a lot, and it's really great how many subscribers we've gotten recently. I want to thank just one of you for even being here. Like, just watching my content is something that I need to thank you for. And hey, if you liked the video, why not like the video? It helps a lot as well subscribing, but hey, if you really don't like my content, then I understand. Thank you so much for watching. It's been real. And now I am peacing out. Laters.